So I wanted to talk to people about the different states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, using water as an example, and what happens when water changes between these states. So what's the difference between solid and liquid water?
When water is solid, it's the molecules and atoms and whatever, it's all formed together.
What do you mean it's formed together?
Water, like the liquid form flows and solid doesn't.
What do you mean it flows? What flows?
Like it just, it's like not like in a form or something, and it doesn't.
The way the
I don't know.
molecules are either together or apart.
What do you mean the molecules are together or apart?
Close by each other or like away
Liquid
from
is like
each other?
runny and it's in, I can't think of the word, but it's not formed at all. And like solid water is formed.
Like, what do you mean when you
It
say
expands.
formed? Like, what
It's
do you mean?
I can't think of the word. I like learned all this in science, but I don't know. I can't think of the word.
What happens when liquid water cools down enough to become a solid or ice? What happens to the molecules then?
They like collide and come together to make and to form like a solid.
Okay, what do you mean they collide and come together? What does that mean?
Attach, I guess.
Attach. What attaches? The molecules?
Yeah.
The molecules. How do they attach?
I don't know.
So, you said that when something is solid, like if water is frozen, you said that the molecules are really slow, right?
Right.
So then in liquid water, how do you think the molecules,
They're faster
they're faster? Why are they faster?
because I don't know. It's not a definite thing.
Okay.
Or I'm just not that smart.
So when you start to cool it down from liquid water to or solid water, what happens?
The molecules. I don't want to say like freeze with the water, but do they? I don't know.
When liquid water turns into water vapor or a gas, what's happening to those molecules?
Don't they like? I don't know. Like, do they separate?
Separate? Like, what do you mean, separate?
Like slowly drift away from each other.
How do they drift away from each other? Thing happens to the molecules when liquid water goes to water vapor or a gas. What happens to the molecules then? Okay. For the most part, everyone recognized that there is some type of difference in the way molecules move around when water changes from one state to another. Unfortunately, the interviewees did not mention how the temperature of water has an effect on whether water is a solid, liquid, or gas. As temperature increases, the amount of heat energy also increases, giving molecules more energy to move around. Likewise, when temperature decreases, the amount of heat energy also decreases, giving molecules less energy to move around. So, when water is ice, the molecule's only motion is vibrating due to a lack of heat energy. When ice is heated up, more energy allows molecules to not only vibrate, but also rotate and slide past each other, allowing the water to flow. When the temperature is higher, the higher energy levels allows molecules to move even more freely and become free of that liquid, turning into water vapor. So why all the misconceptions about the states of matter? After discussion with the interviewees, I learned why they believed they carried these misconceptions. Some of their responses included, it's possible they were taught about the action of molecules, but not why it occurs. Furthermore, they thought it was possible for them to not have been involved in any hands-on or interactive activities involving the states of matter. The interviewees agreed that most likely their misconceptions came from old textbook images of molecular structures that they were able to retrieve from their long-term memory. Although these images helped them recall the basic structure of molecules, it was not enough information for them to explain what exactly happens in the changes of states of matter.